Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News, your reliable source for timely updates on the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong currency landscape. If you've been waiting for a sign to begin the exchange process, this may be your moment. Today's developments suggest the system is moving forward, and investors holding physical IQD or VND should be paying close attention. Currency exchanges are now actively being scheduled. Yes, the doors are beginning to open, and this could be the window of opportunity that many have been waiting for. The movement around the revaluation of both the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnamese dong has entered a fresh phase. According to credible intel and insights from private banking insiders, the mechanism for scheduling currency exchange sessions is not only live, it's functioning efficiently, particularly for individuals who are either pre-registered or connected with personal wealth advisors. Major financial institutions and redemption centers have confirmed that booking processes are underway. So what does that mean for regular holders of IQD and VND? If you possess physical currency, it's possible that you now qualify to schedule your own appointment. Multiple trusted sources have confirmed that appointments are being handled through secure portals, sometimes by special invite, through official banking applications, or via direct communication with licensed financial agents. While this isn't yet a complete public launch, it's a powerful indication that systems are already operational behind the scenes. This structured and phased approach seems to be precisely what the financial world has been preparing for. Instead of a chaotic, walk-in process, this rollout emphasizes organization, compliance, and accuracy. Banks are conducting rigorous verifications of currency notes, upgrading digital platforms, and ensuring ample liquidity reserves. This is not speculative talk. These steps are unfolding in real time. A crucial point to keep in mind: early access is being granted to individuals who have already finalized their paperwork and validated their currency holdings through authorized dealers. This typically includes a purchase receipt, a dealer-issued certificate of authenticity, and in some cases documentation proving the lawful origin of the funds. If your documentation is in order, your appointment process is likely to go more smoothly. Naturally, the question arises, can everyone book their appointment right now? The reality is that depends on where you are and how connected you are within the financial system. Certain areas are seeing quicker scheduling due to better digital infrastructure or higher local demand. Other regions might need additional time before appointment systems are fully up and running. Still, there's strong evidence that the rollout is expanding by the hour, with more institutions receiving authorization to activate their desks. Another element to be aware of is the tiered exchange system. Depending on the volume of currency you hold and your history with financial institutions, you may be placed into one of several redemption levels. Those in Tier 1, usually individuals with smaller amounts, are often processed quickly and efficiently. Meanwhile, Tier 2 and Tier 3 clients, generally those with mid to large currency holdings, might experience longer sessions involving personalized financial consultation. If you haven't yet locked in your appointment, here are the next best steps. First, gather every piece of required documentation. That includes your physical notes, proof of payment, purchase receipts, any dealer-issued certificates, and a government-issued photo ID. Second, reach out to your bank advisor. If you have a relationship with a private banker or financial consultant, now is the time to connect. These professionals often have access to the booking platforms or know the process inside out. Most importantly, steer clear of unreliable sources. Only engage with verified channels when scheduling appointments. There are already reports of scams exploiting this moment, offering unrealistic promises or sending out fake booking links. Never share sensitive information with anyone not verified by your financial institution. In the second half of this report, we'll cover what happens at the appointment, how security and verification procedures work, what the current rate indicators suggest, and when you might expect a public update if this controlled rollout continues. Stick with us. This is unfolding fast and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's continue by looking at what actually happens once your appointment is confirmed. You'll receive precise details about the location, what documents to carry, and the procedures in place. Most of these exchange sites are operating under heightened security. Expect biometric scans, thorough inspections of each currency note, and the requirement to sign formal agreements before any funds are transferred. This is not a casual transaction. It's a highly regulated financial event, and banks are treating it with the seriousness it demands. At many redemption centers, you may also encounter structured payout plans. These often include receiving a portion of your exchanged funds immediately, with the rest distributed over a scheduled timeline depending on the amount exchanged and the specifics of your agreement. This isn't just about liquidity, it's about safeguarding the flow of funds and ensuring compliance with all relevant financial regulations. Some clients are being invited to sit down with wealth strategy teams on site to explore tax options, legal structures, and long-term investment planning. If your expected return is substantial, it's wise to take advantage of these advisory services. Now, about the most asked question: what kind of exchange rate can you expect? While official public numbers haven't been disclosed yet, internal systems are showing placeholder rates that financial institutions are using to prepare transactions. The fact that appointments are already being arranged based on these figures implies that a final structure is likely finalized behind the scenes. From what insiders are saying, the rate you receive will depend largely on where and how you exchange, whether through a Tier 1 bank, a designated redemption center, or a private exchange broker. The quality and completeness of your paperwork will also have an influence. In many cases, better documentation has been linked to more competitive rates. Let's talk about the timeline. With real-time appointments happening now and additional banks entering the rollout phase each day, the next step might be a broader public announcement. Analysts watching these events closely believe that if the current pace holds, we could soon witness a large-scale domestic and possibly even global launch. This means more regions gaining access, more institutions going live, and, perhaps, official rate confirmations becoming publicly available. That said, it's important to keep your expectations realistic and your mindset steady. Even if you don't receive an appointment this week, that doesn't mean you're out of the loop. This is being structured for stability. There's no need to act impulsively or take unnecessary risks. The window for exchange is expected to remain open long enough for all legitimate holders to complete their appointments. Prioritize clarity, accuracy, and verified communication as you move forward. Former President Trump's previous statements on international monetary restructuring and fair trade continue to echo in many corners of this process. While the exact influence of those policies remains debated, the framework now unfolding carries similarities to initiatives that emphasized currency parity, wealth protection, and banking transparency. Many insiders believe that foundational elements from former President Trump's era played a role in shaping the model we now see emerging. As we close today's report, remember this: the opportunity is real, the process is active, and careful preparation will always be your best tool. If you're part of this currency community, stay vigilant and updated. Avoid social media rumors, stay connected with your financial advisor, and only trust institutions that are recognized and regulated. Here at Iraqi Dinar News, we are committed to giving you the clearest picture possible as this moment unfolds. Be sure to subscribe and activate notifications so you're never behind on breaking developments. If you've had success booking your appointment or have first-hand insights, drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your experience. Stay informed, stay prepared, and as always, stay ready.